Hey guys, Matt with CJ Off-Road here. Today we're going to be installing this MBRP single exit high clearance exhaust onto our 2020 Jeep Wrangler Willys. Now this MBRP exhaust features a lot of great attributes. The first is that it fits both 2-door and 4-door, and it will also fit the 2.0 liter as well as your 3.6. Today we're installing on a 3.6 liter 4-door, so we don't need to do anything to the system right here. We're completely good to go right off the bat. Now this is constructed out of a T304 stainless steel, includes a nice slim muffler, and then on the back end, the tailpipe is super high tucked up to that frame rail, meaning if you do go out off-roading or overlanding, you're not gonna have to worry about hitting this exhaust on anything. Now the tone of this exhaust is a lot more aggressive than the factory, and we're gonna go ahead and get this installed with the included band clamps and everything else that we need and show you guys what it sounds like. We've got the Jeep up on the rack, we've got everything we need here on the table. This is a no cutting, no modification necessary, so let's get started. All right guys, we've got the factory exhaust removed. We're gonna show you a short clip now on how to do that on your Jeep. First thing we're gonna do, we got the Jeep up on the lift. You can do this on jack stands, but we're gonna ditch this rear muffler here. I've got a pry bar, and I'll probably also be using a hanger removal tool. I sprayed some WD-40 on the exhaust hangers. It makes it a little bit easier. Jeep only has 500 miles, so it's not too hard. Let's get started. Move all the way up to the front here. There's going to be a 13mm bolt. You have to access it at the top. We're going to get that pulled off, then work on the inside to get a retention clip. That way we can loosen this up to get it off that last hanger. So it's nice and loose. We're going to go on the inside, and there's a little clip that holds it on. Use a flat blade screwdriver to get that off. Use an exhaust hanger removal tool to get this hanger out of the rubber bushing. Now your entire exhaust is free. Move it towards the back. A little twist clockwise. And then pull it out towards the front. And that's it. Okay, now that you've got your exhaust removed, the first step is going to be to add on this extension piece onto the front. Now that's going to have the flanged end that goes onto that bulb fitting. You're going to use the factory band clamp that goes on that, and you're going to go ahead and just twist it wherever it's the easiest for you to tighten up using a 13mm socket. We'll get it snugged up so this will at least sit somewhat straight. Now this is, you can twist it, it does have a little bit of a different angle depending on where you twist it to. So we're going to get that on and then get the midsection piece on as well, so we can go ahead and get everything lined up. Let's get started. So the next step, you're going to install your muffler onto this midsection pipe. If you have a 2-door, this is where it'll be a little bit different. But we're gonna go ahead and get that into our hanger here. If it wants to go in, and make sure you do have a clamp on it already. So we've got our muffler on as well as the 2 included band clamps. Now what I did actually is put this pipe in first, let the front loose, and then put it on that front pipe, and with a little bit of help and a little bit of persuasion, got this to go on. It wasn't hard at all, it's just about lining it up. Now what it wants to do is swing down like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Ryan hold the back end and get these 2 snugged up as well as that front one snugged up, so that way we can get it all done. So now that you have all this installed, the last step is to install your tailpipe, and that's gonna go over your rear sway bar. Now I don't have anything tight here, but one thing I did do is take off the bracket for the driver's side. And basically, what I gotta do is get this Let's see here. Make sure you put your clamp on too, because you'll be really disappointed if you get through all this and you have to take it all down. And then we are going to get this bracket slid up into position. We've already got the clamp on, so we'll get it slid up into position and install the factory screws back into it. And just get it snugged up a little bit. We will come back and tighten down all of our clamps, but that's the whole kit. You can see how flush it is here already. We're gonna go through and tighten down everything and make sure this is sitting straight and flush, but we'll go back through, get it all snugged up, and that'll be it. Let's fire up this bad boy and hear how it sounds. All right guys, well that completes this installation. Overall, after removing the factory exhaust and installing this, it literally only took about an hour and a half on camera. So I'd assume if you guys did this at home, it could probably take you guys about 45 minutes to an hour to do. And honestly, I am in love with how clean the MBRP exhaust looks. I've installed a couple of these on JLs and JKs, and really this high clearance exhaust does not disappoint. This thing is one of the highest clearance in the business, and it really keeps it up nice and tucked to that frame rail while still letting all those harmful exhaust gases come right out of the back and keep you legal. Now with this exhaust, it does give a nice aggressive sound, but the biggest benefit is removing some of that weight. We've already got skid plates underneath here, so we wanted to ditch some of that weight in order to make up for some of that and really get a nice aggressive sound when we're on road and off road. Overall guys, if you want to check out this exhaust, be sure to visit cjponyparts.com. Until next time, I'll see you out on the trail.